Are you considering buying your first home but have no idea where to start? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the four main elements that you should put in paper before you talk to a lender or a realtor. So just stay tuned. Hey there, this is Rick the Realtor here in the city of Whittier, California. So in my channel, I post weekly videos about tips on how to buy or sell your very first home. So make sure you click on subscribe, you hit the thumbs up so you can get those videos in a timely manner. Looking for information online about buying a house is crazy. You get a bunch of different videos, a bunch of blog posts, items that you really don't have to understand. So what I have put is a checklist of four main things that you should be looking into before you even talk to a lender or talk to a realtor. So if you want that checklist, just click on the link below, and that way you can download it and fill it out yourself. But in the meantime, let's just walk you through these items. So we're going to talk about the four main elements, and the first one we're going to talk about is going to be your credit. Your credit really determines what your interest rate is going to be. So the higher the credit, the lower the interest rate. The lower the credit, the higher the interest rate. So making sure what credit you have will really help determine what your interest rate is going to be. So on our checklist, what you can do is write down, what is your credit score like last time you checked it? Now you can go to all of these other websites, Credit Karma, and all these other websites that you can kind of have an idea. The algorithms that the lenders are going to use is going to be a little different, but it can give you an overall idea of what your credit is like. Number two, the second thing is going to be your income. Income determines your buying power. So the more income you make, the more you can qualify. So making sure where your income is at will really define how much you can qualify for and what's your maximum mortgage that you're going to be able to qualify at. So on that checklist, make sure you write down what your max or your total income is going to be. This is before taxes, so just make sure you put the gross. Item number three is going to be assets. How much money do you have saved for your down payment and your closing costs combined? Now, there are first-time homebuyer programs that can help you with some of the closing costs and down payment, but if you're trying to do it on your own, make sure you have some money saved up. Now, but just a rule of thumb, 6.5% is what I go based on. Now, it can vary a little bit, but if you have 6.5%, you're not going to have any trouble trying to qualify for at least an FHA loan. So the fourth and final, the fourth one's going to be debt. Debt is one of those items that really impacts your qualification. So don't think about it as your total debt. Think of your monthly obligations. So those monthly obligations really impact what your buying power is going to be. So an example, right? You make $5,000 a month, but you have $3,000 in monthly debt. That only gives you $2,000 to work with for a mortgage. Okay. So once you talk to the lender, and we go to step number two, which is talking to the lender, they'll put all these numbers together and figure out what your buying power, what your interest rate, and how much money from that down payment from those assets are going to be used towards your first purchase. So now that you know what the four elements are, make sure you click the link, download the worksheet, fill it in, and schedule an appointment so we can walk you through the whole home buying process when the time comes. In the meantime, click on the subscribe and give me the thumbs up so you can receive those new videos every Friday when I upload them. All right? Talk to you soon.